Yeah.
Hi guys. Vex
Hey,
was thinking
everybody.
about horses.
Jess
I
is
didn't want
gay.
to say that I was thinking about horses. I was thinking that it's Matt's birthday.
It's
Matt's
Matt's birthday! Happy birthday, Bartholomew! He's not
oh,
even
he's
gonna
not
hear us right now.
Hydrate.
Nah, that's fine. We're giving him all the
It's like
love.
he's taking a piss in the corner or something.
He might be.
What are you
It's
doing?
his birthday. He can do whatever he
Yeah,
wants.
man.
Do whatever you want.
Yo, what
Hey,
that
man,
birthday
every
dad
man's
bod
got
do,
a can in
homie?
his
You
corner
can piss
for
if you
for
want
some
to.
reason.
You could
You
leave your friends behind.
behind.
Because if your friends don't piss, then if they don't piss, then there are no friends
No
of
friends of
mine.
mine.
P-P-P-P-I-I-I-S-S-S-S-S-S-S. Happy birthday, Matt.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Oh, my
I
God.
committed,
committed, dude.
It's
I committed
Tuesday,
hard to
and
that.
on
Why did I
Tuesdays
do
we
that?
Scream.
Why did I commit to that
That's
so
what
fucking
we're
hard?
screaming. I don't know what's happening anymore. Why would
Oh,
it
ads just started.
Guys?
I'm so dumb. That countdown was to let you know ads were about to start. I wasn't reading. I saw ad and a number.
Oh, Christian.
They're fine. Subscribe.
What do we even? But it's fine. Subscribe.
$6. God.
That's great.
Love me.
For
God
just
damn it.
$5.99 a month, you too can send your favorite content creators to Gen Con.
Hey
Support
yo.
support a dummy today.
Hey,
I need some support,
would-
man.
In the
Hey Matt, are you looking at chat by chance?
The angel.
Matt, are you looking at chat by chance?
Oh yeah, what's
I've
chat look
seen-
like right now?
Hey, did you? I did notice that. Sorry, we're. I don't remember. I don't know if you all recall, but like a few streams back at one point in time, I just kind of like disappeared, and you all knew what ended up happening. Right this second, we're having a repeat of that, but we don't have to go to the hospital because we know what it is that takes.
Well, that's
to fix the
good.
problems.
Good.
So-
Okay, well,
Oh, buddy.
good. Jeez.
Oh,
Hey,
my.
thank you for the gift of sub. Hey.
Hey.
Specifically
that's-
to the birthday boy.
Yeah, that's my. That should be. Oh, it is to me. Oh, I was about to say like. Use there you go. Gift subs or whatever if you want to give me a birthday present, or
We're here
support
for
a
it.
dummy to go to content creation.
I have
Gen
another
Con.
announcement, by the way.
Hmm.
Jess is gay.
Yep, Jess is gay. Cannot forget.
Big gay.
Such gay. I don't know how I got here.
I'm the gay.
And
Oh.
Yes, I say this with as much love. Jess being married to Grimm is the equivalent of that audio that's like, we got a lot of African Americans and Mark.
And
And
Mark-
we're
Mark.
rocking with Mark. We're rocking with Mark because Mark's rocking with
Rocking
us.
with Mark.
Like for real. Every time I think about like our relationship, I just think of like that TikTok clip. It's like, all right, you gotta go to the store. Happy Pride, babe. Happy Pride. Yeah, she's gay. I don't know how I got here.
It's really-
Or like all of a bunch of like my femme presenting mutuals, and they're constantly like, I hate men. Don't you have like a boyfriend, husband, fiance? Doesn't matter.
Still
Hate
hate him. Listen,
Me
as
too.
a man. Same.
Listen, like, there's always an exception to every rule, right? So, like, yeah, these, individuals can be great, but men suck.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a man. We as a whole
Yeah,
fucking
no-
suck.
Not great.
Yeah,
Me,
no,
I don't suck all the time, but like,
Historically, statistically,
yeah.
just not great. Like,
And that's
There's a
okay. Don't
darkness
get your
I am
feelings hurt.
forced to bury.
In my
Anyway.
opinion, when someone
that is exactly the thing that one of my friends used to do anytime they did anything like anti-law enforcement, because I used to be a sheriff's deputy.
right,
They post something and then they go, well, not you. And I go, you don't have to keep saying that to me.
Yeah.
I'm aware you're not.
yeah, I
directing
know
that at
I'm not a
me.
piece of shit. Like,
I
also
know, I'm
agree
not the
with
problem.
you.
right, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
damn. All right.
I guess with
You're
that,
the mark in this situation.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
Women and Blake, and that's my demographic. Women and Blake.
Here we are. So anyway, do we have announcements other than the obligatory usual ones?
that's-
I have an announcement.
oh, what's up, bud?
I love you.
I love you,
too,
buddy.
Yeah. So also there was a couple of new episodes of the Dummies and Discussions. So,
Hell yeah.
Check them out. They're all
in case
amazing.
anybody-
They're great.
In case
Oh,
anybody
brilliant.
missed it, in my Discord, we are no longer doing watch parties on Tuesday, Wednesday, because we're all old as shit, and sitting here watching cartoons until 2 a.m. is not something that most of us are built for. So we did move it to Sunday, Monday. We knocked out the first 10 episodes of Assassination Classroom earlier
Good
this
anime.
week.
Hell yeah.
So friggin' good.
Ugh.
I did get a little sad when
guys
Oro's
watched
like,
the
I'm at
anime
work on
already,
Sunday,
so-
and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
no.
No, I feel that
Oh,
because I'm
buddy.
like, oh, you wanted to do this at 9:30. I need to get ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, I gotta
got
wake
them
up at 6 in the
EVs.
morning.
I have early morning boy shit to do now.
Yeah, I love it. It's so chill. I run out of work at noon, guys, and I'm just chilling for the next 4 hours. Like it's
Hell yeah.
BS. I'm so bored. And then
I'm
my boss
so
doesn't tell
bored.
me when he leaves, and I have to he normally tells me what I have, if he has something for me to do. So I'm sitting there today for 2 hours waiting for him to come back to the office. And then I see the maintenance supervisor. I'm like, yo, where the fuck's Bill? He's like, oh, he went home at 1. I was like, bro, are you serious?
Like,
Like,
what
I'm
do you
just-
mean?
I've
It's
just been
such a
sitting
weird
up and left.
transition when
I
you
love
go from working all the fucking time to being you make more for doing less technically, right?
Yeah. Like I
And
make
it's
17 cent more than I was doing less. Actually, I'm way overpaid for this position too. So
Don't tell him that. Never admit it. He
No,
can do
Bill,
more.
no.
Don't they sometimes join?
So
into
we
the
will not be
stream?
uploading
Whoa.
this pod, guys. So-
Bill knows it. No, Bill knows I'm overpaid for this position. He hooked me up.
You hooked me up.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
He fucking loves me.
Thanks, Bill.
We got merch. Go check out the merch store. It's cool.
Yeah, man. If you don't, you're lame. You don't have to buy it. Just go check it out. If you don't check it
Yeah,
out,
just
you're
go
lame.
look at it.
Can we get a shirt that just says "I'm Mark"?
I'm Mark. I'm here for it.
You're only gonna get. Oh, hi, Mark.
I will say
if you
I
do
am
it.
currently working on designs for summer merch. One of them I'm getting Cody's help for. It literally is just going to be. Are you okay if I mention it? Are you okay if I?
The sinister smile of mhm.
Yeah.
I haven't decided how many I'm doing yet because technically a swarm is anywhere between 100 to 1,000, but I'm gonna give you as many B names as I can give you.
We're gonna be putting just a big ass list of names on a shirt, and it's gonna have a briefcase with honey.
Can I make a request?
Yeah, what's up?
Men's Daisy Dukes.
Men's
Daisy Dukes.
Like high ass cutoffs.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna
for
be
men.
summer. It's hoochie daddy season.
Listen,
Hoochie Daddy season, my
If
guy.
Teespring offers it, yes.
Wait, what if on the front side, from the mid torso up, they look like your character, but on the back side, from bottom down, they're just wearing Daisy Dukes?
I can
Only if we make Ezra uncanonically dummy thick.
Joke's on you. They're not actually shorts. Cedric's pants are just getting significantly
Yes,
shorter.
he's
as-
small.
That's it.
They keep shrinking.
Every
time he catches on
episode,
fire, they get
Cedric,
shorter.
Yeah, just burns a little higher up.
Every fight they tear a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh my
All
God.
right, we're getting ridiculous.
Eventually,
The ads
Cedric's
are
gonna
over,
just end up in
guys.
chaps.
All right. Let's go ahead then.
Assless chap looking good.
Grim,
Go ahead and get into tonight's episode.
All chaps
Grim,
are
So-
assless.
Grim,
Oh,
Graham,
stop.
Graham.
Yes.
you have an announcement.
I do?
Yeah, your thing.
My
The
thing.
subathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys. So over on my channel, I'm going to be doing a subathon from April 27th to May 3rd. So for that whole week, I will be streaming, and anyone who subscribes during that time period will be added to the count. We have things as fun as eating a spoonful of hot sauce and eating a spoonful of Marmite.
Ooh.
I've also got a
Sharpie the pooper.
spin the wheel of pickles. So I've just got like
Same thing.
Yeah, just random pickled items. Today I bought.
Homie, I will make you pickled eggs.
I'm so scared.
Ooh.
Just buy those.
You're
today,
scared of pickled eggs?
That
Fucking
sounds
love pickled eggs. What do you
horrifying.
mean?
Oh my
They're good.
God. So
Okay.
good.
I've got today I bought pickled mushrooms, pickled okra, and pickled peaches.
Ooh, pickled
Nice.
olives
Pickled
are really
peaches.
good.
Pickled peaches are very good.
Hey, when
Are
you
they?
go to
Give
the
I'm
yourself
store-
some
so
good ones.
scared.
when
Yes,
you go to the
pickled
store
peaches are
next-
good. Fruit
when you go to
pickles
the
so
store
well.
next, just ask them if they can give you some pickled cucumbers.
First of all, motherfucker. All right.
I've already got.
So
Oh,
is this
It's like the-
because like
the
you don't
fruit-
like anything pickled? Is that what this is?
No, it
He's
just
scared.
fucking loves
I
pickles.
like pickles. I do
I don't
like pickles.
understand.
It's just weird to have something that isn't a pickle pickled. That's
Onions. Pickled
How do you
onions.
feel about bologna?
Wrong.
Just,
all
bologna is
wrong.
just a hot dog pancake. All right. So
Pickled bologna, okay?
No,
Like
what?
You talking about a hot? You talking about one of the hot mamas?
no, like an actual fucking ring of Kogel's bologna.
Oh,
You could do the pickled red hots too. Those are fucking great.
Yeah,
Those are just like little
Still
pickled
made a good point.
chodes. But like
I'm telling you that he needs to do actually weird shit. Like
pickled
I don't know,
daikon. That's
pickled-
delicious.
Shave your eyebrows, damn it.
no, like pickled chocolate or something really gross like that. Something that
But
is like
pickled
way out of
water.
the
I'll
realm
say
of
this,
See,
pickled
but
stuff.
he's got to have some tame ones on the wheel. Like, kind of when you do the bean boozled thing
Yeah,
and there's
yeah,
a
you got
50-50
some
chance it's
normal
not
ones
going to
and
be
some
Pickled,
awesome.
not so
pickled red
normal
onions.
ones, yeah.
Pickled red onions. That's mild.
Pickled okra is really good.
Pickled
peaches
strawberries.
are going to be
Okra.
good.
Pickled strawberries.
Because
Yes.
pickled strawberries are
Pickled
good.
strawberry.
No, they're good.
What?
Pickled fruit is
Is
very
that- I didn't
good.
know. I was
It-
making it up.
Pickled fruit is very, very good. You'd be surprised. Pickled apples,
No,
delicious.
no, absolutely
Pickled
not.
pig's
You're
feet.
fired. Get out of here.
The salty goes with the sweet. I'm telling you, it's so good. You got to try it.
Pickled pig
I
feet,
also love
pickled ham
salty
hocks,
goes with the
those are
sweet.
vinegar.
fucking good.
So take
Oh.
that with a grain of salt because I love vinegar. So like,
Anyway, some higher up on the listings, if we end up hitting points that I don't think we're actually going to end up hitting.
500
but
subs,
if
you shave
we
your eyebrows.
somehow do. I've got shaving my legs is on there. I've also got get a tattoo on there. So
Save my legs every other business month. Okay, get good. Do something
Get
original.
good. Well, okay, here's the thing. I only did shave my legs because I don't have the money to buy wax strips. I was going to do wax my legs, but I'm broke as fuck. So
shave your eyebrows.
I'm
1,000 subs.
not shaving my eyebrow.
Okay,
1,000
fine. Shave
subs.
one.
Listen, why don't you go
500
get
subs.
like an actual
Use like the lesbian little like.
The
the
bi-slit?
Jasher thing.
Can you just
The
go get
bi-slit?
actually waxed like
But,
at a
like,
place? instead of
Canon
buying
Jasher's a
wax?
lesbian.
It's expensive. It's probably more expensive to go get
Okay,
it done.
but like, hear me out, right?
Yeah, some part said
On the
bisexual
upside-
slit.
In the event that we could ever convince Grimm to shave his eyebrows, his hair is finally growing back out, and Jess
I mean-
is really good at makeup. Okay,
And your eyebrows
Like,
will grow
just-
back in
got
like
a
2 months.
Sharpie.
You grow like a freaking chia pet.
That is absolutely true. Like
True.
That is my
Just like-
favorite. Thank you.
The next time you trim your beard, just save some of the clippings. Put that in your
Put 'em
eyebrows.
on your
and
eyebrow.
grow back.
It's like let's say, made me think of SpongeBob when he didn't have any eyelashes anymore.
Grim, I'm pretty sure I got some spirit gum laying around. We could totally glue them back on.
I
Okay,
love
can we
that
get
this
started?
is the
Can
reaction
we
to
get
your
started?
beard hair. And
It is
I could have
8:45,
went like,
y'all.
nah,
It
do
is-
it with your pubes. It's
Yo,
great.
it's 8:45.
Okay, we're getting into the game. Let's do that. Let's talk about D&D, guys. Where we last left off.
Let me know when you want me
I
to
need
start.
water. Holy shit. Okay. Where we last left off, we were at the temple. I'm so disgusted right now. Okay. Let me recenter myself. Sorry.
I mean, you could just put your pubes there instead of your beard.
Ah!
You guys,
Had to go
sorry,
full
I
sin.
forgot
Had to go full sin with it. Let's go.
Max already said that. It's bad. Ah.
Shave your beard, put that there. Then shave your pubes, put that there.
Okay. Everyone
Gibbs
dies.
would loan you some.
Not Ezra.
Where we left off. Malicious compliance was at the Anvil, the Paladin Temple, hidden Paladin Temple for training and whatnot, for a select few of Paladins throughout the ages. While there, you met Shepard's one friend, Alex Fletcher, as well as his old mentor, Fractus Helmsworth, learning that the surname that your companion has is one that is earned as a title here at the Anvil. You entered a training area for mental fortification and mental training, and saw glimpses of moments of your past where you all were able to bond and learn more about each other.
And fucking ball over Cedric? Jesus.
Yeah, Cedric's was pretty fucked. It's fine. After experiencing everyone's moments and discussing and talking, Fractus now leads you back to the hall of the statues of the deities, with gods spanning from the most recent pantheons introduced to ancient ones that most of you have never even heard of or even seen. And standing here in the hall, Fractus will turn to you, Shepard, and with a nod, "Do you wish to take a new oath, Shepard? Or are you content with who you are?"
I've been reflecting a lot. And I think where I was when I took my oath is no longer where I am now. And with as afraid as I am, I think that this is the right choice, and moving forward on a new path would be the correct thing for me to do.
And what oath do you swear before old gods and new?
That despite my fear, I'll find the courage within myself to continue forward, despite having my foundation shaken, that I'll find the courage that I need to continue to press on and fight for what's correct.
He nods and motions for you to go stand. What you know is the kind of dais where this ceremony takes place, where paladins make their oaths here at the Anvil. I'm assuming with him just motioning, you do walk over there, though, yes?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I apologize.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
Go over there.
Right. What,
Sorry, my
what
player
are the-
let go of the controller. I can't move.
You're
it.
right.
Hey, at least I don't have that left drift, right?
Anyway, what are the rest of you guys doing in this moment?
Can you describe the scene? Like, where is this? Like, how are we standing in regards to this moment?
He's kind of led you guys just back into this main chamber, this main hall. And yes.
I'm gonna take my coin out of my hat.
Oh, okay.
and whistle at Shepard. Just and flick the coin at him.
I will attempt to catch that.
Go ahead and give me just we'll say a dex save.
Okay.
Which you have your aura. It might help with that. I don't know if it does or not, but it might.
Well, let's find out. Just start there. 15.
15. Yeah. You just palm it out of the air.
Yeah, as Ezra just goes, your choice.
I'm gonna look down at the coin and just kind of nod, grip it tight, and walk forward.
You'd see Dwalin's symbol with 3 gouges in the coin. Wait, or did those go away?
You don't see any gouges, Shepard.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. I couldn't remember if they actually disappeared or if I only could see them.
You're the only one that can see them. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Never mind then. You don't know my death
Okay.
count.
So I've got the coin in hand. I'm just gonna give it a squeeze and a nod, and then continue on where I'm supposed to be moving to.
Okay. The rest of you, kind of just standing where he led you into the chamber. It's a long, kind of open chamber, very high vaulted ceilings, 200-300 feet up. These statues are towering, massive statues that line the each side of the chamber itself. You guys entering back into it from one of the side walls. So you have statues to your left and your right, and you have statues in front of you on the other side of the room, with the room extending both to the left and the right, just in a long hall, kind of a stretch. To the left goes towards the main entrance, where you guys came in from, where there are old ancient statues, and to the right, going further back into the building, into the cliff face itself, newer statues have been erected over time. Yeah, so Shepard, you approach the dais in the center, and you kneel, and I would like you to make a religion check for me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Sorry, were any of you any of the rest of you doing anything as well?
This is the room where they take their oaths, right?
It's the main chamber, yeah. So they'll take their oaths here. It's got the massive statues of all the deities here.
Okay.
20.
Sorry, dirty 20?
24. It was 19 and
24.
5. 19 and 5.
Damn, all right. Sorry, was there anything else, Kyra?
Yeah, just like is he already in the process of doing his thing, or? Okay, never mind that. We're good.
Okay, no worries. 24. Okay.
I'd be keeping an eye on him, but like I'd be eyeing these statues as well.
Cedric, give me a religion check.
Oh boy. A 12.
Okay. And then what's your passive perception?
17.
Fucking hell, I forgot about that. All right. So Shepard, you would know because you've been here before. You've done this before. You are not just simply choosing a single deity. You can choose multiple. Paladins get their power through their conviction, not necessarily their faith. Their, just general belief that they are being watched over. With a 24.
I have to take off two.
Fucking can't. All right. There are. You get the feeling, you get that sensation in your chest from the divine magic that there are at least 5 sets of eyes on you from deities. You can choose any of them. You can choose none of them. But they are watching. Curious. Excited.
So my original connection was strictly to Arteo, because that's where I was. I was here, then I was at the Forge, and that's where that has grown for me.
Mm-hmm.
With everything that's changed and my core foundation belief and things of that nature falling away and then being rebuilt, I've found some solace in the death of things, knowing that it's just a part of the cycle. And I think that with crossing paths with Dwalin, as well as the coin that was just flipped to me, I think I would like to land there. I think that makes the most sense for everything I've been through.
Okay. So you stand and you walk towards the statue of Dwalin. Is that the only statue that you choose to approach?
And Arteo. I'll maintain that, yes.
All right. Okay. You kneel and touch the statue of Dwalin, and you get that warmth in you again, knowing that this is one that was looking at you. And you kneel again towards Arteo and touch that statue, and again that warmth lights up. I rolled double 20s. I don't even know. So yeah, two of the deities that were curious and invested in you, you chose them in return, and they return the favor. You feel like you are now being watched over by those two. And your oath is remade in this moment.
Can I just say,
Yo.
this music's timing with your timing is just...
Anything happen? Like, what does it look like?
Cedric,
What do we see?
do you want to roll a religion check as well, Ezra?
Sure.
All right.
It's a base.
Cedric, you almost don't know what you just saw. No.
I was going to say, with him having the Dwalin's coin, if I got any,
Actually, you know what? I will say, specifically for the Dwalin statue, roll with it separately, but also roll with advantage. Cedric.
17.
17 for the Dwalin statue?
Yes,
Okay.
So do Cedric's.
So, Cedric, you could have swore you just saw the Arteo statue smile, and you blink, and it's just back to normal, like a regular statue, like nothing changed. But you're like, wait. You're muted.
I don't like that one bit. I don't like it. I don't like it.
And Ezra, you said 17.
17.
Okay. You hear in the back of your mind with that warlock tie that just happy, content sigh.
Yeah.
Just like, all right. Does that
Oh, it's the dude who's like fishing. And he looks up.
Yep.
That was really good. I knew exactly what you're talking about.
Thank you.
That was good.
It's one of my favorite memes.
As a side thought, with Cody seeing the statue of a deity move, would that not like help Cedric feel more like a god himself?
Probably.
Yeah, I belong here.
I know what's up. I know what's happening. I'm involved.
I'm involved. Damn. All right. And with that, Shepard, your oath has been remade. You are now the new oath that you chose.
Super excited.
Yeah,
And
you had your god birthday.
And for the first time in
Hercules,
a long time, you don't just feel like a paladin that's connected to something. You actually feel the divine energy surging within you.
Oh, I feel whole again.
Yes.
Remade. I'm stand up and I'm gonna just feel this like weight lifted off of me.
Practice is there, and he offers you his hand as a form of congratulations.
Give him that forearm
Yep, that
cross
full
shit. Yeah.
Yep. That thud, that slap.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good sound.
Oh yeah.
Waiting for the shoe body, guys.
Shepherd. You are once again made.
I'm just gonna smile and nod and then like pull and like give him a hug.
There's that brief like oh, and then just a smile on his dragonborn face as he embraces you back gently.
After I hold for a moment or two, I'll shake free and I'll nod and then I'll look back at everyone else and I say, so what's the next step? What do we do now?
Well, I don't know. The land was kind of all fucked up, and I think the gods are yelling at me, telling me to fix it. I don't know what else we got to take care of, but that sounds important.
The flame of creation. How do y'all keep forgetting about that?
Oh, right. That thing.
Well, I haven't forgotten about it, but I think when I became a cleric, we held a celebration. I don't know that we have time for anything huge, but something. This is a big deal, you know? What?
Is it? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go look at chat. What is
You,
happening?
you okay there, Ezra?
Gotta be quiet.
You okay?
What happened?
So Bex pushed us. Bex got us our level 5 hype train. Thank you, Bex, for finishing that. Thank you for everyone else who has gifted to get us to that point. And Bex just so happened to gift to Strong Power Bottom. Now,
Who's
you
the
see-
strong power bottom?
That's the name.
Apparently Vex.
Strong_power_bottom. The call's coming from inside the house, according to Vex. And I'm trying to not interrupt the game.
I'm trying so hard to be serious.
And all I see is Christian over here just going. I'm like, I have to know. I have to know.
We're not.
Thank you guys so much.
We're
we love
not.
you. Thank
We're
you so
falling
much.
apart.
Thank
guys
you,
are
Bex, for
beautiful.
pushing
We love
us
you so
too.
much.
I literally told you guys that I was worried it was going to carry over from Raven's stream into this one, and here the fuck we are.
I love it. I love it. Oh my god. I can't breathe.
You know what? A party sounds lovely. Some laughs with some good friends. Just some. I could see if.
Got a couple of power bottoms in here. It's fine.
Hey, can Alex come off watch for the afternoon?
Funny that that's the first name that comes to mind when you're bringing up the topic of power.
It's my friend Alex
Practice.
Fletcher. He's part of the game. Get your head out of the gutter.
Practice will acknowledge and suggest that a party would be nice. And so Cedric, something else catches your eye. Actually, Ezra, your passive perception's close to the same,
17.
isn't it? Yeah. So
It
actually
is the
both
same.
of you. Something catches the corner of your eye. One of the statues, actually. It's not that it moves or anything weird or out of place. I will be sharing it here in the Discord.
It just has a massive. I'm joking. I'm sorry. Ignore me.
You good?
Yep. Nope. I was gonna say cock, but I didn't. So we're fine.
Well,
The statue is
glad you
notoriously
showed
tiny.
some restraint.
I've been getting
Dodged a
better.
bullet there.
Where's
I've been
Proud of
getting
you and all that.
It's progress.
You see a statue
It's the little thing.
with a black wolf head.
Oh,
Oh.
Calm down, Tim Allen.
I'll walk over to it.
The inscription at the base is written in Iskal.
I'll go over with them, but I can't read it.
What's it say?
It says, Daline, Lord of Time.
Oh, all right. What was it? I spell it D-A-L.
Dahlune.
Darling,
Thank you.
I just
I quit.
For anyone at home playing bingo,
You say God of Time?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, all right. Time Lord. I'll look at it.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a God of Time and Seasons.
that is a
So-
missed opportunity, Cedric. It's a watchdog.
God damn you all.
Ezra sees you reading it, and you just, what's it say?
Yo, you guys messed me up so bad. In my head, all I hear is totally there. Couldn't even look. Says Daline. Wait. wait. You can't read this?
I can't. Do I recognize the script at least?
You would recognize it as a script that Morel actually knew how to write in as her native language.
It's railroad in it. It was the Iskal.
Listen, it's not often I get feel like the smart one. Let me have this. Oh,
What else does it say?
Is this what you feel like all the time?
What's that smaller script right there underneath it?
That squiggle and the up mark right there.
Yep.
And that little chicka, that means God. And then that is like that owns this part right here, and that's time. So God of Time.
Ezra will like
And
stare
then-
for a minute and then
And
look
then
at.
seasons. It's just kind of thrown in like a pinch of oregano.
What is this? Zelda with the ocarina? Or oracles? I mean, oracle seasons and age and time or whatever ages. Anyway, he looks over at Cedric and he says, "You know, Cedric, I thought you weren't my friend. I just don't think I could bear it." Pat him on the back and walk back over towards the direction of Shepard.
I don't
but,
like you touching me.
slowly as he's like thinking, what the fuck? Seeing the God of Time. And he's just like thinking, he's thinking to Dwalin, not expecting anything from him, just thinking, because like he's talking in his head to someone that's not there. Just like, you mean to tell me I've been seeing the God of Time? The fuck is this? I did not sign up for this. Cedric, if you're looking at Ezra, you do see him like making hand motions. Like he's.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're allowed to touch it. I'm gonna do it. No one's gonna stop me. I'm gonna grab his leg and I'm gonna go, "Hey, you want to talk to me?" I'm gonna shake it a little bit. I'm here.
Stretch. and hydrate.
It's not gonna move. It's a like 60-foot tall stone statue carved out of the cliff.
Come on.
Actually made out of paper mache. It crumbles.
Oh no, I broke the museum piece. I'm that child.
I mean,
Make sure you hide
something
your
about a fire
buttons.
alarm getting pulled. I don't know.
Chill. If you're not supposed to pull it, why is it red?
Daddy, chill.
Daddy chill.
That's a
Daddy
story.
chill.
Anyway.
God damn. All right.
Does he? Do you actually touch the statue?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would imagine there are other training and studying paladins around.
There's some of the younger paladins like, hey, and just one of them like smacks your hand, and then like you see immediately it starts polishing where you were touching.
What? I'm sure he's fine. He's got time. You saw it coming. This is great.
So just put his head. He hears that and just like, oh, what the fuck? All right.
Can we use the dining hall for the party this evening, sir?
By all means.
Okay.
Posture check.
Okay. Well, I suppose we'll probably want to start getting supplies together and things of that nature. I'll head to the kitchen and see if we can start getting some things prepared.
All you cashews, sit up straight. Stop being scrimps.
Yeah.
I literally just adjusted my fucking chair, you jackasses. I just want to lean back.
This is
Hey,
me
lean
sitting
back.
completely straight. Hold on. Completely straight.
I'm marking this equation. So
No, you're not. Damn, fuck you guys in my head now. thought it was a cool name, but now, all right.
Now,
and now he hears it. So
Don't worry, I'm terrified about what you guys are going to do. Some of the names in my game.
I am on my way to the kitchen. What do the rest of you all do?
Yeah, you guys, get yourselves all set up for tonight's event.
Chilling with Leo.
He's just scratching in his book and looking at stuff.
Weirdly enough, if it's a party, is Cedric trying to offer to help cook and bake shit?
damn it, he would. Son of a bitch. Yeah.
Shiv would easily be trying to bug. Oh no, I'm frozen.
No, you're not.
Oh no.
No, you're not. You're not frozen. You're moving.
Okay, I'm not frozen. I
No.
watched everybody else freeze. I was like, ah.
Oh no, you're
shit.
fine. You're fine on
It's
our end.
gonna happen.
No, but if Cedric's going to help, Shiv's probably gonna be like, I'm gonna go bug Cedric. I'm gonna go see if I can help, quote unquote.
Can you
Hold on,
reach
I
the
know
counters?
Damn. Savage.
During the party, I would like to ask if we can replenish our stocks and supplies and things of that nature before we depart from the reserve that they have
And
here.
yeah, they absolutely are willing to help out. This is gonna be one of those very military meal parties.
Is there grog?
No, so
Don't tempt me with a good time then.
I was gonna say, what's the bad news meal?
Steak and lobster.
Yep, there you go.
That's deployment food. Yeah.
Yep,
You're getting deployed. If you get steak and lobster, you're getting deployed.
yeah, you're getting that.
Back
It's
out in the
well
world.
done steak and overcooked lobster, though. It's not good,
No,
but it's steak and lobster.
well, I will say with Cedric there though.
Okay.
You want to give me a
There is
performance
butter.
roll, Cedric? There is butter.
I will absolutely give you a performance roll.
Can I?
Weirdly enough, if this is in regards to cooking and shit,
It is.
Shiv was gonna actively try to be like, hold on, I have a thing for that.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
I'd
What's
say
your
that I
thing
was
for that
casting
shit?
minor illusion on Leo's paper to make him think that he had something to erase, or like a hair to brush off or something that wouldn't go away.
Just pencil shavings.
Yeah, just. And every time he does it, Ezra's just like,
What's the thing you're helping me
Dang.
with? Do I get a bonus anything? Am I just still rolling performance? What am I doing?
Oh, sorry, because my internet keeps lagging for some reason, and
it's
but,
weird because you're fine on our end.
no, you guys keep freezing so
Oh, that's
fucking bad.
Wild.
I heard it a little
Literally-
bit in your voice a little bit.
Yeah, I just heard a catch. Yeah.
Whatever Cedric is trying to do, Shiv would be like, hold on, I think I got a thing for that. And just randomly MacGyver different types of kitchen equipment to be like, you need somebody to knead the dough? Hold on, I got a dough kneader right here.
Got a
And
dough
just make
kneader.
one really fucking quick.
I'm so here for it. Cedric, get advantage.
I've never needed a kneader before. Not
You made him a KitchenAid?
You made him a fucking kitchen.
Hell
MacGyver
yeah.
KitchenAid.
It's really
love
funny
it.
because it's literally the feat that Grimm gave me forever ago. It's like you can, if you've got components, you can make pretty much any non-magical thing. And it's like, oh,
Right.
okay, fucking great.
You're in the kitchen, I'm
There's
gonna use
shit
the
laying
kitchen.
around.
Is that possible?
What?
Stop using the digital dice. Unless they're packed away. That is a good reason.
I rolled 2 ones.
Are you absolutely kidding me?
No. That's why I said, is that possible?
And I have a negative 1
Okay.
to performance, so it's
That's why I
actually a
said, is that
0.
possible?
I would give him a chance to do it again with physical dice because I can't count the amount of times that I've done that and my
Please.
internet's been shit and it spit out the same number for me every single
Please,
time.
yeah, please roll real dice. Please.
Just once? Just one die?
Just sure.
Okay. It's still a -1, so a 14.
Okay. We'll
You
take a
did-
14.
I will say were given a D4 just now as you were reading out your thing.
Wait!
Waiting.
Hey! +4! 18!
Let's go. Thank you, Oro.
Oro, you made dinner amazing!
Oro, you made it so they didn't get deployment food. They made pound cake style beef Wellingtons.
Hell yeah, pound pies, let's go.
Let's freaking go. Turn that steak into something fancy.
So are you saying we're under the benefits of a heroic feast? Is that what I'm hearing?
Do you have actually? Did you take that that feat, Cedric, that I made for you?
No, I did
Oh.
not.
Sorry.
Don't have it.
Nope.
Well, you said it's deployment food.
But you
Yeah, I know.
I know what I said. You don't have to remind me.
I'm aware.
can't just be throwing out heroic feasts left and right.
I will say though,
get it.
all of these paladins are looking at this food like, what the? Hello? Yeah, you rolled high enough. It's delicious. It's incredible.
This was in the cupboard?
Yeah, we had this. Where did we get saffron? No, anyway.
Yeah, 7-sided table 4.
Goodness.
Eat it up, down, patty
Meanwhile,
whack.
Gidget's helping run orders to people.
I love it.
What is this? You cooked it right? I need it cooked east. Let's go, people.
That is East. Anyway.
What the hell?
Oh, I'm throwing out codes. It's great. I'm having a great time.
I'm here for it. Gosh.
86 the hash browns.
It's, oh. Gosh.
Just hear Cedric
right.
from the back. I said behind.
I said behind. Getting flashbacks right now. All right. Oh.
Literally, though, why does nobody listen to, hey, don't back up, but they all panic when you're like, behind, and they're like, oh, shit, my bad.
Oh, God.
Oh no, my personal favorite is I worked with a bunch of Hispanic guys. They don't say behind, they say quítate, which is just Spanish for get the fuck out of my way.
Fair enough. If it works, I mean,
We said the Marines buy your leave. Whenever we had to go behind our drill instructors, buy your leave.
Nice. All right. Well, you guys have an exceptional night partying. Shepard, was there anyone in particular you wanted to interact with during your your ceremonious feasting?
Obviously, my brother and my dad. I think that would be the best two to communicate with while I'm back home, as it were.
And you guys swap stories and share tales of what you've done.
The Feywilds.
The Feywild. Oh gosh, yeah.
Classic.
Duh, bears.
I need to explain
The
about
bears.
the quasi invisible flame creatures, which were terrifying.
Those were fun.
The fact that Cedric
Shimmers,
just,
yeah.
became just adjacent to a god while we were there. It's a whole thing.
The whole time you're mentioning that part, Alex is looking at Cedric like, he did what? Like, God damn it.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if in the next few centuries they don't have a statue of him in here. I would be very surprised.
Statues do change with generations, so who knows?
I love that Shepard doesn't know about Ezra.
Right.
Because there will be a statue of
Yeah.
Ezra.
It's great. It's fantastic.
If this place survives that.
It's been here
I mean,
a
listen,
while.
it's been here for quite a while. Actually,
So was Babylon. And?
Did you want to go back to the Great Lady statue? I remember you mentioned that.
Yes.
Okay.
I would have done that after, like,
Lady.
getting a full belly and having 2 strong drinks.
Okay. And I do have a picture of that statue, so I will be sharing that.
Ooh.
I actually forgot.
One
I'm
of-
so glad you reminded me. We'd have been
one of the
halfway to
forgotten
freaking. We would have been
deities.
halfway to Lone Chapel, and I'd be like, "Damn it!
But I had a
Swap it,
thing.
Shiv.
Hey, can we
shit.
retcon?"
Wait, Recon, real
Drink
quick.
this.
There we go.
In Smash. Thank you for hitting that for me early, so I didn't have to find the reaction.
Right. So, yeah. So that is the statue.
That is so dope. All right, so much, it's so intricate.
Again, this is just found art, guys. So we don't own any of this stuff. It's just really cool. So if you want to go take a look at it over on our Discord, feel free.
The
Yeah.
internet is a crazy resource. There's so much stuff on it.
Internet is
There's
full-
so
sorry.
much stuff.
Can I pray to it?
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Is this during the party?
I'd say when things are starting to wind down a little bit.
Okay. But yeah, there's still people partying, there's still drinking and whatnot, and singing and merriment being made, considering
I'd-
that there's a good meal.
I'd also be, I would, having seen other people pray, take the coin and like clutch it
Mm-hmm.
at my chest while I'm doing it. All right, here we go, guys. I have a +0, so let's go. 4.
Or you hear Dwalin in your mind. She hasn't answered me in a couple millennia. I doubt she'll answer you, my friend.
He'll think, like speaking his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Is she the one whose hourglass shattered and froze? Referring back
Among-
to Ezra's first time in the tower,
Yeah,
where there
seeing
was
the
where there was the hourglass that was shattered and but like almost like frozen in time in a way.
yeah. That would be hers.
It just
She was once mortal, ascended, and learned.
Ezra
It was
just
said that she
smiled to
knew.
himself.
It is said that she knew everything. She saw the beginning and the end, and when she was done learning, she taught me, and then vanished.
He'll look over at the Dalane statue, and when he hears that,
It's a little further up the hallway, or sorry,
Oh,
down
okay.
the hall. Yeah, you would notice. So this statue of the Grey Lady is one of the last remaining statues close to the entrance. It's one of the oldest statues in here.
okay.
It is. What's your history modifier? I need to know if you can even roll high enough.
0.
Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to roll high enough. It's ancient. It's so old.
Question.
Answer.
What is the likelihood that some of the paladins within the confines of the structure actually have information on each of the structures that are being depicted therein? And could he
A
ask
lot.
somebody about that?
A lot. There's a high possibility that he could just ask anybody, honestly.
So if I notice that he's missing from the party and then attempt to find him,
Well, it depends. Is it low light?
It's torchlight.
I'd probably be in the torchlight. So
Okay.
You'd see me.
Yeah, but
you'd-
like, how many torches?
Stop.
Enough.
Great answer. Yeah, you'd be
Right.
able to see me.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not
What do
trying to
you-
be sneaky.
What are you doing out here, bud?
You know who this is?
Oh, me? No. But actually, and can I see if I can recall someone that would know who
Give me a
these are?
perception check.
Okay. This is what I've been building towards.
This is my moment.
Yeah. Don't fail me now. Let's see here. You said perception?
Yes.
Oh, there it is. 20 plus 1, baby.
Let's go. Yeah, you see a young acolyte walking by, halfling, curly blonde hair, currently carrying just like an empty bucket, like he's gonna go refill it for cleaning purposes.
Hey. Come here.
Yes,
Give me that bucket. Answer my friend's questions. Where were you taking this?
just to the stream to get new water.
All right, I'll be right back. Ezra, I didn't catch your name.
Greenleaf.
Greenleaf, Ezra, I'll be right back with the bucket.
Hello.
So, yeah, I was just checking out the statue of the Gray Lady here and was trying to just see if I could get any knowledge about her, if you know anything.
About her specifically, I not entirely certain. She's a goddess.
Right. That's.
I know she's an ancient one. Honestly, most of her records are probably lost. The statue itself is several thousand years old.
Ezra just like visibly like shocked, like, right. Well, she's apparently Dwalin's predecessor.
That would make sense. It is said that she, to my understanding, that she, I mean, again, the skulls at the base, goddess of death, fate, cold, knowledge, kind of a full encompassing thing, really.
Know if y'all happen to might have anything of record that I could peruse while I'm here?
We've got a record room, but again, most of the stuff from her era is gone.
I wouldn't mind taking a look if you don't mind showing me.
Of course, he'll lead you towards their record room.
You're a Daisy Greenleaf.
Weird thought. Is Ezra like openly asking all these questions, or is he trying to keep it kind of hushed?
He's speaking in a lower tone, but not like whispering. That makes sense.
Shiv's just being nosy, just like,
You guys are in the dining hall. You watch this little like halfling acolyte run by, and then you watch Ezra walk right behind him, like following.
This is awkward. Cedric is gonna look for a nerd.
I'm walking with one.
hi.
You are.
Wow.
I just don't know if I see that one.
You have a high
Nah,
perception.
dude, you were in the kitchen.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You were over on the bench.
Weirdly enough, I think because Cedric's like in his own little headspace, Shiv's just gonna be like, last halfling he hung out with, he almost killed. We're gonna make sure that he's fine.
Is that true? Wait,
Yeah,
that
it was
true?
Lewis.
It was Lewis, yeah.
Wait, is Lewis isn't a halfling? Is
Yeah,
he?
he is. He's a
Oh, he
halfling
is.
child. How many
Like,
times
oh,
do we gotta
right,
go
right,
over
right,
this?
right.
Man, I just hate that kid.
Every
This
time.
is annoying. Every time. Because I forget about him every time.
As many times as we need to, damn it.
Yeah, he's a freaking halfling that's like maybe 9 years old.
Dude,
Like-
I'm so stupid. No, my brain kept saying half elf. Anyway, continue. Like for who?
Goddamn.
For the acolyte, not Lewis.
Yeah.
Continue. God.
So, all right. So Shiv, you're gonna start trailing behind.
Not like making my presence known or anything, but also like not trying to be
Hey,
sneaky,
I
if
have
that makes
a
sense.
passive perception of 17.
Do you want to roll a stealth check?
And
Wouldn't hurt. It'd be funny if I could do it.
Right.
Yep.
That's genius.
Because I don't think I have disadvantage on stealth anymore.
And say, also, you're just little.
Nope, you can hear me
Vex,
coming
you
from a
got
mile
Vex,
away.
you got a D8. You got a D8.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
It's an 11.
If you
All
rolled
right.
if you rolled 8 or 7
Yeah.
or
All right,
6.
We're Gucci.
I don't
It's
know what this
13
is.
now.
So,
So maybe not from a mile away, but you definitely hear footsteps.
Just
Do
like
I
little, like-
recognize these footsteps?
Sound like Mr. Krabs walking down the hallway.
Plankton trying to keep
so
up.
I don't know if this is going
Actually,
to be
we'll
useful
say that,
in the
like-
current thing we're doing. But I have legend lore.
That would be pretty useful.
Just, you know,
Ezra
the
wouldn't
super
know that.
religious person
Yeah, no
that
one knows
might
that.
know about religious
Ezra
stuff.
would assume you only know about Arteo because he only knows about Dwalin and he knows
Nerd.
nothing else. He doesn't know
Nerd.
better.
I'm just a
I
silly
will
guy.
say then, Cedric, you're looking for a nerd? Your eyes fall on Kyra. In fact, you know what? Because they're at the same table. Your eyes fall on Kyra and Leo. You're
Literally both nerds.
I guess
in
I
different
would
respects.
attempt to. So I'm trying to figure out any more information about the forces or evil forces that my wife was sealing away. So based on what I remember her doing for rituals and what I know of like ancient gods, I'm trying to figure out more information. So that's why I kind of wanted a nerd from here, because chances are they would have been looking at books, looking at Kyra and Leo. I'm less confident, but I will. I guess. I guess. You know, I've divulged a lot in the past 24 hours, so I will run by all the information I do have to see if that sparks anything in their knowledge. So about how my wife would go off and do these rituals to cleanse the land, how she was keeping evilness, the vibe away. I was never really involved. It was more like, go do your righteous shit. I'll hold the house down. You know what I mean? But
I'll make the bread.
yeah. So I don't know if that would spark anything, or if legend lore would help with that. I don't know what legend.
What
lore
does legend lore do again, Kyra? You wanna?
Yeah. So Kyra does know, I think, about pretty much all of the gods. Like, she's learned about them. But let's see, legend lore. Name or describe a famous person, place, or object. A god would be a fairly famous person, I would assume. The
enough.
spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about that famous thing as described by the DM. The lore might consist of important details, amusing revelations, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. The more information you already know about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. That information is accurate, but might be couched in figurative language or poetry as determined by the DM. If the famous thing you choose isn't actually famous, you hear sad musical notes played on a trombone and the spell fades. Okay.
Wah, 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 wah.
All right.
I would bring up Donnie and
Fucking hell.
and got a time and whatnot. What do you think? Does that ring a bell? Anything?
Yeah, it sounds a bit familiar. Let me think on it for a minute. And she'll kind of like go into like a really thoughtful pose, and then her eyes are gonna kind of glow really radiant bright for a moment as she's
You're gonna have
basically
that's so
magically
Raven.
sifting.
Fucking blast. All right. Anyway.
So as she's basically just sifting through ancient knowledge that's out in the magical weave.
Okay. And you're just of Daline is what you're pulling information of. Just double checking. Spicy Malo.
Sorry, yes. Sorry, I thought you were asking him what he had wanted.
You're the one casting the spell. I was just double checking. Like, okay.
But I'm casting a spell based off what he wanted.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So, okay.
Alright.
So, Kyra, images start flashing in your mind. Different texts from different scholars as they're writing it. Different moments of time of interactions with this deity. And you're even realizing in your own mind as these glimpses and moments are happening, these are thousands of years old. This is ancient. This is not something that people interacted with. And that's what's also throwing you off, is that these glimpses, these moments, these blips are moments of magic, of divine magic. But they're pre-spell blight. Thousands of years pre-spell blight.
That's really
Which, according to written history as you know it, isn't possible. The spell blight is when magic appeared 300 years ago. So there's this weird conflict of information as it starts surging in you, and you start learning Dalune, an ancient god of time and the seasons, was a guardian over the people to make sure that the passage of time continued and flowed in the way that it was meant to. You piece together that he made sure that time across all dimensions, including the Fae, including the Shadowfell, including the material plane that you are on now, that time flowed in perfect harmony. Everything moved in unison. That was something that he watched over, something he maintained. And then something happened. It's not even appearing in the spell properly. It's fragmented. Something occurred where he was just gone. And then 300 years ago, he is back, but he's weak. His power is not what it used to be. There's no one worshiping him. And he is forgotten, except for by a small handful of druids who seem to remember the name and the visage that he bore of a wolf. And so he's able to manifest as a wolf, but nothing more. He's able to make sure time flows properly in the planes and the dimensions, but they're out of sync. He doesn't have the power to realign them. He is a forgotten deity with limited power.
Do I see any specifics about this deity in relation to Cedric's wife?
You see moments where he interacts with this fire genasi. They greet each other. They try to boost his power in small ways. But that's really it.
Okay, so Cedric, from your perspective, what you would have seen was Kyra sitting down thinking about this. Her eyes begin to glow. She pulls out sheafs of paper, kind of sets a few in front of her, and without even looking, she's just looking straight forward, but her hand begins to sketch and write and draw across these pages as these bits of visions come to her. And you see the original fragmented pictures of this deity when he was ancient, and as he was going through, you see what looks to be the various planes of existence coinciding in harmony. You see bits of text about what he used to do, and then you see pictures of your wife, and him standing and speaking. You see him talking to her as a wolf. You see them working together to try and help grow his power. You see this group of druids who worship him and give him enough strength to continue to be a god today. You see all of these things laid out as Kyra's just kind of sitting here staring off into the distance, absorbing and putting out all of this information.
You would have seen those druids singing Darlene.
I'm gonna kind of be like shooting Leo a couple looks like, this is freaky as fuck. Okay, wait, just let her just do her thing. Don't touch her. Just let her. Leo, if I do this, I want you to slap me in the face. Okay, I don't like this at all.
Yeah,
oh wait,
it'll help you. And he just passes you a small jigger.
Can I ask, what would Cedric's reaction be to seeing his wife drawn on paper? Seeing her again?
Probably. Well, how well did you do it?
I mean, I'm an artisan. I do sketches for my work all the time, so I'd be proficient enough that it would. I don't know. I'm not like a great masterworks artist or
I
anything.
think
But
Fair
it's
enough.
also
Yeah, it's not like my
fair to
painting
s-
on the side of the building.
right? It's
I
not
think
going
it's
to be
also
one of
fair
those
to
people.
that I don't think we've actually seen a picture of Cedric's wife. We've just heard stories of how she looks. So
We would have seen her.
the surprise factor would be even more so if we'd never actually seen her.
We did see her.
Exactly.
We did see her in your memory.
Oh, that's right, we did.
And so it would
yeah.
be incredibly fresh, if anything.
That's true. That's true. You saw memories.
So we would know what your wife looks like through your eyes.
That.
One
Which would
other thing to
honestly
add.
make her even prettier, arguably.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
One other thing to add, Kyra, is during these talks with this fire genasi, you do see occasionally other animal spirits, others also talking and trying to communicate with her. And so you would see others like a mountain lion, an eagle, a bear, a bison.
Would I have gotten any sort of feeling or indication that these were other deities or other forms of him?
You would get the idea that these were part of the same pantheon as Dalune when he was worshipped, that they are also seeking help from her.
All right. So
Do
yeah,
I
think
feel
on the
anything? Do I feel
on-
anything seeing the bear?
You see the bear, and it reminds you briefly of what Marel would tell you about interacting with a bear that spoke to her.
Kyra would pick up one of the pieces of paper, the final sheaf of paper that she had, and that would be the clearest picture of your wife, and it would be her standing in the center of the page, surrounded by all of these other deities. And I would hand it to Cedric. She was trying to help these gods that were lost and forgotten. She was doing a lot to help them regain their power. It's a lot of important work that she was doing.
Yeah, she had a thing for picking up stragglers. I'm gonna keep this. Is it right with you?
Yeah, keep all of it. I'll hand you the stack of papers.
Thank you, Miss Kyra.
Of course,
Well-
Mr. Cedric.
I'm gonna burst back into the room with a bucket of water. Where was this needed?
With
Hi.
that, we're going to jump over to Ezra.
I'm gonna slip away at this point. I'm gonna take the stack. I'm looking for the bear statue, just so you know.
Noted. Roll a perception check. Ezra, you enter this grand library. It's again just massive of different texts and chronicles and stories from priests and adventurers and prophets and anyone that's ever at any point interacted with any of the deities ever.
What's it smell like?
It's got that dry paper
Bitch.
smell, like that, like not that wet, damp, like
No.
this is like papyrus and like it smells like a dusty, warm library,
Like a Barnes and Noble without the coffee.
like a Barnes and Noble without the coffee. There you go.
A book's a million. without
That's
the
just a
coffee.
noble.
That's just a noble. Get out.
Yeah, there's no barns.
No
Yeah,
barns.
smells like bitch in here.
God damn it.
Yeah, it does.
Anything about the Forgotten Era will be in the back corner over here. And he'll lead you down through rows and rows and stacks of books to an area where you start to notice more scrolls, and then you start to notice more chained scrolls, things that are like kept under lock and key because of how old they are. Every time they're unfurled, the pages start to fall apart a little more.
Ezra will put his gloves on.
And you find yourself in a back corner chamber, not very large, maybe 10 by 10 feet, and a lot of shelves, but not a lot of scrolls. The dust in here is thick, and not many people come back here anymore.
Ezra starts to like. Good. I'm good.
It would be very dry in there.
Well,
Oh,
no, he's
yeah.
about to sneeze. It's fine. I have my lungs.
Yeah.
No, I was about to
it-
sneeze because all the dust.
Yeah, and you watch this acolyte. He puts a cloth over his mask and behind his ears and stuff, and he very gently pulls a chained scroll out, pulls some keys out, unlocks it, and you see in his hand he slowly casts a spell that you watch as water just forms over his hand like a glove.
Like a glove?
Stop.
You said
as
it.
he gently brushes the scroll and unrolls it, keeping it moist and whatnot to Why did so many of you make a face at that? It's a
That
word.
It,
Stop.
it stopped bothering me years ago. Thank you.
It was a good
morning.
word. I liked it.
And slowly unfurls this scroll onto the table in the center of this room.
What's it
And-
written in?
You can't tell. It is maybe Sylvan, but it's got glyphs that appear Dwarvish and some that appear Gnomish,
I know Dwarvish and Gnomish.
and that's what's weird. It's
It's
would be like
familiar, but it's
saying-
not.
It would be like trying to read like Cyrillic script. Like, yeah, I recognize that symbol. I don't think that's the symbol I think it is, though.
Yeah, it's not fitting where it should.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. I'm double checking a thing. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, at this point, you would hear Shiv.
Yeah. He's not even surprised by her presence at this point.
Yeah.
What you
'cause he
looking
knows
at?
she's there.
Hey,
Yeah.
what you looking at?
You got games on your
Hey,
phone?
Ezra,
Fucking.
what shit doing?
Oh, wait. I'm missing
Like
a
literally
spell.
like nose on a table, just like
Missing a spell, apparently.
Here for it.
I'm trying to see. Apparently, I forgot to add a spell when I leveled up. Because I have an empty spell slot.
Silly goose.
Somebody's watching me.
Silly goose.
I could have swore that I had that spell. Maybe I don't.
You know what? I didn't get to take this because it's specific. I don't think I have what I'm looking for,
Bummer.
and that makes me really, really
Sad.
sad. But
Can we take a second to try to like, or does this dude know what is on this scroll? Like, is this something that he can read,
No,
or is
he
he just like?
has no idea. Yeah.
Okay, so given the languages that Cyril and Shiv know,
wait, not just that. I have good forgery skills.
Ooh, okay.
I've done that before.
You have.
I want to copy this.
Okay.
Do you have it? You have something I can write on?
Yes, of course. And he'll pull out some parchment for you.
Yeah, I can't remember what we used for this though, but I know I did it before. It's not as good as Cyril.
Yeah, it was. Hold on, because
I think we just did I can't remember if we did a sleight of hand or.
Give me a sec.
something
Give me a sec.
else.
Because I know I've googled this before.
Wouldn't
I
that
think
be a
it's sleight of hand.
performance?
Could be performance. That'd be worse. But
I feel
was-
like it
we
would
did it
either
so
be sleight
long
of hand
ago.
or performance.
Yeah,
Either
it
one of
feels-
them, I feel like would work. Or you're not
Well,
really
so
trying to deceive.
whenever
anyone
you're
in this.
using a tool, you're not using a skill. You're using one of your modifiers plus your proficiency if you're proficient with the tool. Forgery kit is Dex, so yeah.
I apparently don't have proficiency with that on my sheet, which is strange because we did this.
Yeah, well, I thought we did this.
I knew we did in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Either way, you still would get to use your Dex modifier.
Okay. I'm gonna guide myself,
All right.
and I'm gonna try to copy this down. My Dex mod, which is my sleight of hand. So.
So
All
there
right.
we go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It is an almost exact replica.
Let's fucking
Yo.
go. I was like, this is gonna be so
yeah.
hard to do, dude.
The only differences would just be like where the pressure is at which point. Like someone who is like proficient in forgery could look at this and be like, "Oh, this was copied." But
Right.
it looks almost exactly identical to the point where even this paladin acolyte is watching you and just like his eyes getting wider and wider as you're going. And then he just like as you finish just mumbles like, "Could you do that with all the ancient records?" Sorry, you're probably
Not
on a
for
time
free.
crunch.
Yeah.
What? Hello?
Sorry there,
He did
Shiv.
not roll
I
high enough, by the
forgot
way.
you were
Yeah.
there.
He's like, "Hello?"
Yeah, he goes, sorry, Shiv, I forgot you were there. Yeah, it
I
would.
mean, realistically, we'd have plenty of time while we're roaming around in the Defiance if you wanted to make a quick buck.
I mean, he'd have to let me take him with me, and I highly doubt that's allowed.
You're not supposed to leave the facility. They're very old.
Right, and I'll be honest, in my line of work, there's a good chance that they'd get destroyed. So let's not risk that.
Probably best to leave them here then, yeah.
But I might be able to come back by at a later time, someday.
I'm sure the entire facility
okay,
would appreciate
so-
that.
Matt just brought this up, right?
Oh dear.
In theory,
I'm sorry.
Shiv could make a copy machine.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. How does the copy machine work? It uses scans with light, right? And then that would damage the ink, which would in
Not
turn
necessarily,
degrade the
not
original.
all- Not all. of
Degrade,
it.
but by the time they have a copy, would it matter?
Damn.
Touche. How
It
much
would
do they care about having
degrade
the original?
paper. Some papers into that. We don't.
Some papers into that. Oh my god. All right.
We don't
That-
script
that-
shame here. Okay.
Stop!
That
Enough.
needs to be on a shirt.
Paper now.
I swear to God. All right.
So yeah, I might be able to come back by at a later time. I have plenty of time on my hands once I'm done doing what we're doing.
Guarantee you the higher ups would greatly appreciate that. A lot of our records have been lost simply because of time.
Yeah. You know, I'll bring this one back. It'll be on the house. I just need this one for now.
Of course. I'll show you out.
Chief,
And he'll start walking you back out.
Chief, you think you can make a way to decipher this? Like, I don't know, some kind of magnifying glass that could translate it in real time, or I know there's some kind of.
How much time do we have?
Well, I'm gonna take this with me. They got their original, but I mean, we have time. This is out of purely curiosity. It ain't. This is just for my own thing. I was just thinking. I know there's a spell out there to help you read anything. I just don't know it. But if you could do that with your awesome machinery, that'd be pretty cool.
Give me a cup of coffee in about 3 hours.
Here for it.
Ezra will let you go ahead a little bit, and he'll do like a little, like, yes. Like in his head, he's like, complimenting
Also,
work.
give me a
That's
second
how you
above board to
compliment.
make sure that I can do the thing I plan on doing.
Hey, Ezra doesn't know better, but he's like, in his head, he's like, that's how you compliment people.
We did it. Learning.
I'm gonna open up the door. Hey, Greenlee, where exactly?
Well, I was just gonna say, jumping back to the other four of you.
Yeah.
While they're walking back, what are you guys doing?
I am trying to figure out where this bucket needs to be.
Digging into my sixth thing of beef Wellington.
Mm.
You
Leo's
sound
just
really
getting
far away,
full.
but we heard it.
Open your mouth and let the meat slide down your throat hole.
Stop! Don't
Looking
Don't
for
choke.
bear.
look at. Yes. What was your perception
Oh.
roll, Cedric?
I did roll digitally, but then I rolled physically.
Cedric's beef Wellington is fucking awesome.
So
I don't
We got
count
the
your
little
digital
Mickey
dice
joke
as
there,
dice
Matt.
anymore. Stop rolling them. What did you roll?
then I got a 12.
All right. Kyra, are you going with him?
No, I was. Well, unless I think he said he'd slipped away on his.
Yeah.
So yeah, unless he asked me to go with him, I wouldn't have. I was gonna go and talk to Shepard. So you can do Cody's stuff first.
Okay, so yeah, so you followed Shepard out. Cedric went looking for a bear statue, which with a 12, it takes you a while, and you would find the statue roughly around the same time that Ezra and Shiv start coming back. But you do find this.
Let me look at it. Let me look at. Oh, okay.
Smash.
Interesting.
Rawr, rawr, rawr.
Gygax.
Okay.
This one is also written in Iskal.
Oh, what's it say? Let me write my notes. Let me get my notes up. My notes.
It says Pugriu, goddess of dimensions and reality.
Can you spell that? P-U-G.
P-A-U,
Jesus Louise.
gender bent Halson, get out Oro.
P-A-U.
G-R-Y-U.
Goddess of dimensions?
Goddess of reality and dimensions.
Understood.
What'd you see the thing I said?
Yep.
I'll
You
walk
guys
up.
go- God damn it.
And is this statue kind of with all the other ones, kind of? Like they have their
Yeah,
own little
it
area?
is in the same general area as where the Delaney statue is. And you start noticing in this corner of, this section of the hall that these statues all have animal heads and human bodies.
I guess I'll kind of look at all of them then, in that case.
Okay. I guess here we go then, and I'm going to start sharing all of them.
Oh. Let me see him. Let me see the
He's just
guy.
making a bunch of work for
Oh, I know. How rude of me. I'm
You
so
see
sorry.
this one, an older one with an elk head. It says Antrasil, god of fate.
Oh my goodness.
Do you need me to spell that one for you too?
Yeah, probably for sure.
A-N-T
Oh yeah, for sure. Jeez Louise. A-N-T.
R-E-S-S-I-L.
Thank you.
Antrasil. He's a horny one. Thanks, Oro.
God of fate. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, god of fate.
Keep them coming.
You're just going to start
I
looking at
will.
all of them?
Yeah.
Write down their names on them as you post the pictures.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Smart. Smart.
Oh, excuse me.
Bucks.
You see this one. It says Zelpri, god of medicine.
Who?
And what is he, an owl?
That would be an owl, yeah.
God of medicine, owl. It must be Clue. You're right, Oro.
Stop.
Holy shit, it's Chloe. You're so right.
Except he's not an owl. He's a patu, but still.
You see Atawan,
Smash.
goddess of fertility and war.
Oh no! Ironic.
Yes.
Two things I enjoy as a marine.
Leo!
Christ, you guys.
You got a lizard?
Snake.
Snake.
Rest makes no sense then.
Stop.
Not as useless as tits on a snake. Anyway, we've got Cagrogius, god of nature. And Cedric, you're just kind of walking up and down this hall seeing these.
Yeah. I'll be stopping at each one, kind of looking them over slowly, giving them all a look of disdain because that's just his face towards gods.
Fair. You see Kinu, goddess of creation. I was thinking about horses. God damn it.
What a long face.
Right.
Come
You
on,
see-
guys, quit horsing around.
Fremzi, god of life and death.
Eagle?
Raven,
Raven.
That's so Raven.
The goddess?
just god.
Sorry.
The next two cause you pause
Oh.
because of their names. Daizon, god of light and the sun.
Dies off.
Daizon has the head of an eagle. You know Daizon to be the name of the small moon in the sky, the small golden moon.
Okay. Is it life and sun or light and
Light.
sun?
Light.
Okay. Daxon.
And Ikarim.
Meow.
Ikarim, goddess of language and thought. Again, the name of one of the moons in the sky. The dual moons that circle Terravale are the small golden moon, Daizon, and the larger pale blue moon, Ikarim.
And would you call this a cat or like a tiger?
Mountain lion.
Mountain lion.
You guys are fucking awful. God damn it.
Name of larger moon. So much. I'm taking notes. This is great. Okay, let's go.
And yeah, as you're looking at these last two, this is about when Ezra and Shiv would show up.
You guys would walk up, and I wouldn't notice you. You would see me yelling at the statues. All right. She's gone, so you have to work with me now. You hear me? I'm gonna fix it all.
Ezra will put his hand on Chip's shoulder, and we're gonna try to be quiet to not interrupt what is happening here.
Just get out of the way. I don't like any of you. Just the eagle's pretty cool. I like you. I'm not sure about you, Oxhead, but I guess Bear Lady, if you could pass a message on to Morel. She's a went by nothing once. She got horns like this, and they go out. I think there's one actually. You tell her she sucks. She sent me a note a little bit ago, and I want to send it back. So if you could do that, that'd be great. Just you suck from Cedric. That'd be cool. Okay, yeah, no, bye. I'm gonna turn around and walk away, but I don't know if I'll see you guys yet.
I mean, we were being quiet.
They were
but I
being
don't know if
quiet,
we
but
were
not visible,
necessarily
so I would
trying
say
to
for the-
hide.
Yeah, so I'd say
So
like,
you-
yeah, you turn and just like they're just right there. Like,
Ezra just nod at you.
Shiv just got her headband in her hands, like, yeah, hold on.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Hey.
Okay, I'll give you each 5 gold. You didn't see it. If you say you didn't see, if you did 5 gold, you didn't say anything. I'm walking away. I'm down 10 gold.
and with that, we will go to break.
Remember to give myself 5 gold here real quick before I forget. We're taking his money. It's the most money Ezra's had in a long time. 455 gold. Let's go.
Fuck, this man's head's so big. Damn. I was gonna use a prop, but this is one of Raven's.
We gotta
like, I
hydrate really
can't
quick
put this
before
on
we
my
cut the
kid.
break. Let's give ourselves. I'm gonna do a tenner. Will that be enough time
Tenner sounds
for
good.
everyone?
That should be good, I think.
Cool. So we'll be back at 10:20 Eastern, guys. We'll see you soon.
And morph out.
I have a big head and little arms.
happened?
Hello.
Oh, I was thinking
No.
about horses.
Hi guys. We're back. We're so professional.
Oh
No.
boy, what happened? What happened?
Oh boy, Mickey!
Oh shoot, where'd I put my oh never mind.
Hydrate.
I'm an idiot. Ha, my water's over here.
From behind me, my wife screams at me. She doesn't like it when I do my Mickey Mouse impersonation.
Do it in the bedroom.
Boy.
Yeah, that's the O sound.
Oh boy. Break your knees.
Uh-huh.
All right. Anyway. All right, cool. So yeah. Cedric's uncomfortable and paid Ezra and Shiv and walked away.
Classic.
She's literally
Oh.
got her her headband in her hand, and she's like randomly just like pulling different things out of her pocket really quick. Like,
What do you have planned?
my bad. Huh?
What do you have in mind? I just
Well-
remembered the spell. I might be able to help.
And how you plan on doing that?
Maybe if like I cast the spell holding it while you're working on it, or holding your elbows while you're working on it, so you still have access to your hands. I know it sounds weird, just hear me out. And then
Do
maybe
you want to caress my elbows?
they're a little ashy. I need some lotion.
I know they're ashy, okay? Like, don't. That's what happens when you work hard.
What are you trying to say, Steve?
Anyway, so like I'm working on here, I'm just.
So, Grimm, I was looking. So, remember, I said I was missing a spell. I actually do have comprehend languages, which I don't believe, and I need to double check this. I don't know if the spell gives you the same access as the helm, but
We have
let me
the
double
damn
check it.
Halo theme song right now.
It's actually part of the whole thing we've been playing. I'm surprised you just now heard it.
Yeah, I've been like mock
I was a-
singing it the whole time.
As a PlayStation
Oh, yeah, no.
kid, I didn't play Halo.
I do have it, yeah. So it does give you the actual ability to read anything, but
That's not your fault.
I want to. So that's the thing, right? Because technically, what I'd be doing is trying to help enchant something, and I don't know how that works with an artificer. Creating
Realistically, I just need to know the item that I'm working on. I don't even have to have ever seen it. I just need to know what I'm trying to accomplish.
something. Okay. Well, Ezra would be impatient, so he might just do it anyway. Are you okay with that?
I even found a dope prop for it, and I even told you I found a prop for
Well, then
it.
Ezra will wait.
I'm
I
trying to
could
cross
just-
shit off the bingo card, damn it.
I can just do it.
I need
chill.
a reason to hold a prop, okay? You're killing me.
But you know what? You know what?
I'm here for it.
I bet yours would work better than my spell.
Yeah, and
so
you could always use a different spell for other shit. Anyway,
that's fair.
so Grimm, however long you want this to take for her to finish basically making this helm of comprehend languages.
Ezra would stay up the entire time.
Like, I feel like he would be doing the thing that Shiv
There's-
was just doing to him, where it was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, absolutely. But the funny part is that Ezra would have to stay up the entire time because he can't sleep anymore.
That'll do it.
So what's up, Grimm? How much time we need?
So, okay. You're making your way, I'm assuming, back to the mess hall.
More than likely.
Okay.
The congregation area.
Okay.
Got his head on the table.
Bedroom.
In a food coma. Just
Yo.
Hey, Big Eepins.
I love that I can hear the chair creaking.
I know, the chair makes it so much better.
didn't know it was this sensitive.
It's what's funny is like you're actually very quiet. Like you sound super far away from it, so it's weird that it picked it up.
I got nothing.
Like you could,
Eh,
we could,
Eh,
you could do with
Ezra.
turning yourself up.
Ezra, Do you know where Greenlee went? Because I can't find Greenlee anywhere. I don't know where this bucket needs to be. I should have asked more questions before I sent him with you. Yeah.
Just sit it down. He'll come find it. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll like. Okay. I'll put it over here, and I'll just go like wander off into the corner.
Wait, before you go, just so you know why I did this.
Wow, that's really good.
So he kind of owes me one, and I'll roll it up. So it'll be fine.
He owes you one because you made a thing?
I mean, I'm going to give it back to them. So when I'm done with it, this is a copied an ancient scroll.
Yeah, no, we've all seen them. It's just they don't. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't understand them. The research area back there, typically we go in and we understand what they belong to, but not necessarily what they say anymore. So there's an entire hierarchy of like gods and things of that nature that are back there, and some of the older stuff doesn't.
They're like, come here. I don't know if they'd get upset that we're doing this, but Shiv is gonna figure out a way for us to read it.
Oh, that'd actually be really useful. Having a thing and knowing what it belongs to pales in comparison to truly understanding the word.
But like, they don't have a problem with us knowing it, right? Like, it's not some kind of secret.
No, this isn't a secret. The only reason it's stored the way it is to preserve it.
Fair enough. Keep on going, Shiv. You got this. Guidance.
I know. I think Grimm's trying to figure some shit out because it's.
I am. I'm so sorry.
That's why I started.
What are you
talking.
trying to figure out?
I'm trying to get this so I can, because he's about to comprehend language. I need to make sure that I have all this so I can send it to him.
Oh, fair enough.
Fair enough.
And Kyra, what are you doing? Are you there?
No,
If it
just
makes you
change.
feel any
Well,
better,
if you
it's
guys
gonna
are
go
all
on
back in
me.
them,
You guys
We're
are
all-
all,
you guys are all
them.
back in them.
That's fine.
Ma-
I was. Hey.
Sorry.
He's right.
I was trying to talk to Shepard, so wherever Shepard is,
He's
that's
in the
where
mess hall.
Kyra
Yep,
is
cool.
also.
Yep. That's all.
That's where we all are. Yeah, I can do my little thing. While we wait for Grimm to hurry the fuck up. Oh, sorry!
You telling me, posture check, Gibbs, fucking sit up.
Gibbs is just a horizontal cashew today.
Oh, fair
Okay?
enough. He's like, I am sitting straight back.
Yeah.
Like, fair enough.
You're telling me, Grimm, that you didn't expect this? You present us with lore of gods that we follow, or that our
I
families
did. I didn't know where I put it. It's the
Oh, fair
problem.
enough. No, relatable.
Bummer.
Relatable.
Yeah.
I do this every session. Continue.
Whoops, whoopsie.
Alright. So, here, with all of our friends now gathered back together again, and all the drinking and merriment died down a smidge, Kyra will go over to Shepard, because you, basically renewed your oath with
Yes.
Artaeum?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, not
okay.
with Dwalin. Give him a fucking fuck you.
No, he did both. He did both.
It's both, but yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I take it back.
Jeez, man. I'm so hostile.
Okay, found it.
Okay, well, now you get.
Okay, sorry.
Wait your turn.
So Kyra's gonna walk up to Shepard, smiling, and begin to almost glow. Like her words almost seem to glow, as if there's a light coming from her mouth. A soft, radiant glow, and you'll see shimmers of fire dancing just across the tops of her skin. And she'll smile and speak, but it sounds just a little bit different than her voice, as if another is added in with it. And she'll say to you, reaching out, and I can't even take this seriously for a minute. But just a short thing, just Shepherd, son of fire and forge, the father is delighted to see you pick up the hammer once again. He measures the devotion of your heart and anoints you with purifying flame. Let it burn away your fears as dross. And as she says this part, she'll reach up and kind of press her thumb to your forehead and just holding you there for a moment. And may the light of the forge always guide you home. And you will feel that same feeling you felt when your oath took hold again. You'll feel as if it strengthens just a little bit more as Kyra casts ceremony upon you with the retaking of your vows. And you basically have a bonus for the next 24 hours. Any saves that you make, you get to add a d4 to.
Oh, excellent.
You're boosted for the day.
Big
But as
boost.
she does this, so the blessing will go, and then she'll add her other hand and cast flowering, which will create almost like a crown of fire lilies around your head. I know that your faith has changed much since the first time you took your oath. And I'm very excited to see what sort of life you build for yourself. And it's been a wonder just to stand at your side as you've changed and learned so much about yourself. And I'm glad to continue to stand at your side as you go forth.
I'm going to stand up and give her a hug, and I'm going to tell her, thank you, sister. I cannot tell you enough how much that means to me, having you a part of my family.
She'll hug him back with all her strength, and then reach over to a table and grab a mug of ale and hand it to him. And now to continue the celebrations of the night. This is a wonderful day.
It really is. And then I'm going to drink.
All right.
Okay, dear.
Sorry, I found my thing. I've got too many places for notes. I'm really bad at this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so not organized. But I found my stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Ezra, you lay this paper down before you on the table and cast comprehend languages.
No.
Right? No. What were we doing?
Waiting for this helmet.
He's attempting
Making a
to.
helm.
That's
they're
right.
making a helmet.
Shiv's making a helm. All right. I'd say, yeah, Shiv, here's your helm.
She goes, she just kind of like, hold on. It was almost done. Nah, they gotta work. Wait a minute. It's in there. Give it a second. I found it. Maybe. It's in here. Nope. What am I comprehending?
What?
She just takes it and messes around with it, and she's like, I feel like I could comprehend everything.
That's right.
I did make it a little bit bigger, though, so that if it's your big old noggin, if you needed to, I don't really know how personal you want this to be. You seem to be the one invested with it. I just felt like I could help.
He'll just hold his hands out. I want to feel safe like that thing made you look.
I want to be the same as that thing made you look. God damn it.
I'm really mad because with the one finger, I couldn't knock out the little, like, inside
Yeah.
visor, but I was going to be like, hold on. There you go. Now it's on.
I love it.
I was half expecting it to be made of aluminum foil.
Stop. All right, so Ezra, you
I'm gonna put
adorned
on
this.
my safety cap, which this has a bump cap in it. So, yeah.
You adorn your safety cap.
It's a thinking cap. Thank you.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Listen, in the event that I ever make the Defiance a 2-wheeled vehicle instead of a 4, I'm set.
I will say though, actually, just for the fun of it, it does have that visor.
Because I would
And-
think that like a helmet, like there's a helm of comprehend language. Shivs is definitely gonna look more like a helmet, being like,
Oh yeah. I was gonna say,
I can just
as
see,
the
like, the
visor goes
ins-
in front of your eyes. It
There's, like,
creates the heads-up display kind of a
Yeah,
look to it.
that where it just rolls the original text across the screen and then it goes back the
Yeah,
other direction
it
with the
goes-
actual words.
like
Whoa.
base. Yeah. So
the
what it's
text
doing
on the paper, lights up, and
what it's
then,
doing
yeah.
on the inside is like it's taking the pieces, like the chunks of words and stuff that are on the paper, and it's kind of putting it up in like a little readout display, and then very much like Google Translate right underneath of it, it's going word by word as you keep scrolling through the whole thing and telling you exactly what it says.
And I am sending that to you, sir. And I'm gonna have to send it in 2 messages because it's too long, apparently.
Good Lord.
There you go.
That might be a minute.
Reminds me of
Unless
the
you want me to
neon
read this out
overflow.
loud.
The
If
neon
you would like to
overflow.
read it out loud, you can.
That's a lot of text to read out loud.
It is.
A lot of words.
But I will say, you realize as the text is appearing in front of you, this is an ancient journal entry of a time period you're not even familiar with. The dates don't make sense.
I'm honestly kind of imagining when you were saying like that it's got like chunks of Sylvan and chunks of Dwarvish and stuff like that. The languages that like common day would like know just get kind of highlighted up in like different colors and shit. Like the Sylvan is like bright yellow and like the Dwarvish letters and shit are red, and it just kind of all conglomerates together, and it's like, this is what it actually means.
Ezra's like, I knew that letter. I knew it won't in the right spot. All right.
See, that's the gnomish word for God. That's
No.
about all I got for that one, though.
It's yeah, but see, then it's got this accent right here that's similar to Dwarvish, and that's what's confusing about it.
God.
No, this letter right here, that would make it fish. It's strange.
Done. All right.
Do y'all want to know what this says, or you want me to keep it to myself?
I didn't make this helm for nothing. Whether you want to say it out loud or you want to tell us later in the Defiance when we're off and stepping is a whole different story.
I love learning about gods. I want to hear.
Yeah, we know.
What are we doing?
I'm reading this text. All right. Well, Journal of
Shit, we
Finn.
go, go.
Journal of Finn Brightspire, 4th day of Emberwane, year 839 AR. By all the gods, I've seen many things in my years serving House Duskwing, but today I witnessed true legend made flesh. We returned from the black spires of the Withering Fang Vale, bruised and bloodied, carrying the cursed relic that nearly cost us our lives, and yet it was not the relic, nor even the horrors guarding it, that I will remember most. It was them, Lord Pyreblight and Lady Argris. The air itself seemed to part when Lord Pyreblight, that this thing's acting up ship, he'll smack it. Strode into the clearing, armor scorched,
Hey, just
cloak
'cause I step
billowing,
away, don't you be hitting my shit.
cloak
It's a user
billowing,
error.
as though the wind feared disobedience. His sword gleamed like molten gold, and with each swing he cleaved not only through flesh, but through the world itself. The wyvern spawn stood no chance. He moved like wildfire with purpose, a storm bound in steel. But it was Lady Argris who stole breath from my lungs. She walked into the fray untouched still as I write this, her skin, pale stone gray, like moonlight on obsidian. Her silver eyes glowed with layered rings of power deeper than any tiefling I've ever met or heard of. The enemy turned their blade and spells on her, and they vanished. Vanished! I saw an arrow stop midair, unmade by her presence alone. No spell book, no gestures, just her voice. Calm, layered in harmonics, not meant for mortal throats. The sky darkened, her staff rose, carved from a single piece of star glass, and she wove a sigil midair that crackled with living flame. One word and the battlefield became a storm. I saw lightning walk like a man. I saw shadows move on their own. I saw hope restored in the hearts of dying men. They call her the Pale Flame. I see why. The Pale Lady, more like it. Now, I don't know what bloodliness she carries, or what ancient pact fuels that silver fire in her eyes, but I believe in her. God's help whoever stands against her. I serve House Duskwing, and I would die for it, but I would follow Lady Argus into the mouth of the void itself. And I feel she's been there before. Signed FB for Finn Brightspire. Argus. Shepard.
That's all written right there.
Yeah.
Shepard's just like, hold the fuck up. What?
I think the way it's written, it's almost layered. So that's why we have some symbols here that kind of look like gnomish, and some that look like dwarvish, and some that, but also like not. I think it's almost like a code. Maybe.
Greatly.
I was
Any
just
other
gonna
time
say,
you've been civil and just talking to people. Damn.
I was just gonna say, give this back to them. Y'all can keep it here. It can be a cipher, maybe. I don't know.
Greatly, get over here.
The halfling like comes running into the chamber, like, what? Who's yelling for me?
Greatly, get over here. I know
What?
it's green. I know it's Greenleaf, but
It's his last name because he hasn't earned an official title yet. So
Greatly. They translated the script. They know what it says. They have the words.
no, what? What does it say? What does it speak of the deity?
It mentions Lady Argus and Lord Pyreblight. They walked in some kind of battle, and this Finn Brightspire watched as, without any kind of magic book or wand or anything, just spoke as things stopped. Arrows stopped and blades stopped, and people got hope, apparently. And he worshipped her almost. He was part of House Duskwing. That means anything to you?
Not anything I'm familiar
It
with.
says It says fourth day
Also, are
of
you
Emberwing.
sure it mentions magic?
I mean, it said she didn't have. It says right here, and he'll unroll it again. No spell book, no gestures, just her voice. Layered in harmonics, not meant for mortal throats. So it sounds like she almost spoke or sang in harmonics. Does that ring a bell for Celestial? You did say before that Celestial was almost like singing.
It does have that kind of angelic singing kind of notes to it.
Like this.
Yeah, I was about to say, I love this behind it. I'm gonna find Fractus while
Shepard gets up to go find Fractus. Greenleaf just like, it's just weird. Magic's only been around for 300 years. These records are ancient.
I mean, it says here, fourth day of Emberwayne, year 839 AR. What year is it now?
What's AR?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Would this be something that Shiv would know, considering that one of her moms was a teacher?
Honestly, no. This is
Not even what AR means?
This is a long forgotten
Accelerated reader. We
Thank
are all
you.
millennials.
I swear.
falls
I'm
into
done.
that fable time frame.
Yeah. Little beyond known time.
You know
So
what?
when I-
Because no one's here to tell us, I bet AR means ancient record.
Get out. Get out.
I would like to, whenever I
Good.
find Fractus, I would like to bring him back and explain what it is that we've just done, and then find out if there's means of doing this same thing with all of the texts that are here while we're away, and then keeping us informed.
What I know of. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I'm just trying to find out if we can put them to a task while we're gone, siphoning through all of this information.
I was also going to say, do I know of any large cities that would have massive libraries besides
Lone Chapel?
Lone Chapel. Perfect.
Answer, what is your interest in all of this anyways?
So that old statue, and he'll point in the direction of the tieflin. That's the gray lady. That's Dwalin's predecessor.
Oh,
She taught him
So-
everything he knows. So in a way, she's my teacher. If that makes sense.
Hmm.
I'd just like to know more
Alright.
about what she was about. It's got my interest. Strange.
I mean, I can magically look into a bit of her history if you'd like.
I don't. Yeah. If you're able to do something like that, go right ahead. Yeah.
Sure. I'll set out some more papers.
We're gonna legend lore the Pale Lady.
Yeah. I mean, I could do it again.
Kyra, I need a wisdom save.
Oh,
Guidance.
dang it. Why?
You're about to find out.
Oh, because you're
Ah.
trying to pull some shit on the pale lady. Oh, fuck. She ascended and then some, okay?
Do wisdom save?
You got a D8 from chat.
D8?
Mhm.
Nice. Yeah, you want to tap my shoulder?
Yeah, no, I mean, I would have done that to help you anyway. I would have guided you anyway. If I could help, I will.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and D8.
Not knowing you gotta do a save. They're all of it at once.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
Can't you guide yourself? What the
that-
fuck you need me for? You're
Oh,
great.
Double guidance. Both of you can concentrate
It
on it.
doesn't work like that. Oh, you got another D6 from chat too. You got another D6 from chat too. If you want to use it.
Okay.
It's the realization. She's like, oh, I can do that. Look.
I didn't go well on the D20, but I have a bunch of bonuses, so we'll see how this goes. So that's gonna be 7 plus 7
14.
plus 8
22.
plus and then I got a D6.
Mm-hmm.
7 plus 8 plus 8 plus 2.
Yeah, 22, 23, 24.
24. That's my guess.
So you needed a 25.
Ah, damn it. Right. But so yeah, again, that staring out into space, eyes glowing with radiant light, and just staring straight ahead as my hand just seems to move of its own volition. Words, images flowing across paper.
Grimm, did she save?
So, Kyra, information starts pouring into your mind. Memories and
Yay.
moments. You start seeing, this deity looking down over people, guiding them, helping them, giving them aid in more ways than just as a patron, but just as someone who dispenses information. You see moments further back of ascending, becoming a deity, and you see spells circles around this person. You recognize some of the glyphs, some of conjuration, some of alteration and transmutation, but it's hard to tell. They're all swirling and interlocking, so it's a very intricate spell, whatever was going on here. More information, more memories, back further and further of adventures with different individuals, different peoples. You see ASMRs, you see Dragonborns, you see Tieflings, you see cities that you've never seen before, but now you know names of, such as White Castle and Hope Tower and all these places, and you see faces and moments, and then it just keeps coming. The information just keeps coming, and you can't make it stop, and you're trying to make it stop, and it won't stop, and it just keeps going back further and further and further, and just you can't stop seeing it, and your head is starting to hurt and your eyes are burning, but everyone else just watches you write. You're just writing and writing and writing. Shepard,
Sir.
at this time you come back with Fractus, excited, and you catch a glimpse of Kyra, and you notice in the glow, the golden glow of her spell, there's a flicker of pale blue.
With my passive insight, could I tell that something's wrong?
Ezra, you clock, as she's writing all this information, every once in a while, she presses the pencil in a little too hard. Every now and again, just a little pressure, extra pressure. And you notice whatever is being pressed in those moments, it's intense, and she's starting to write faster. Her handwriting is starting to get more difficult to understand. It's very chicken scratch. And then you start seeing a repeating sentence. A door is being opened. Stop it. A door is being opened. Stop it. A door is being opened.
Kyra.
Stop it.
And
Stop
I'll
it.
slap her.
Kyra, you do take 12 points of psychic damage.
Oh, gosh.
As
You take
come
0 points of damage from me because my unarmed strike is that weak.
as you do break the spell, though,
Yet
you break the
again,
concentration.
him trying to hurt his wife in game.
I
Her
agree.
brain this time.
But Kyra, you have
My brain.
all the information that you would know of the Pale Lady. Everything I've told you, as well as everything you know of the Pale Lady.
Oh, everything that the player knows.
That the player knows.
Nice.
Because
the wife gets special privilege, we know.
Because I'm pretty sure this
Well,
is
that's what
one of
happens when you get
Jess's
killed.
origin characters.
Oh.
I love the big dramatic music.
Right? Honestly, this is a really good choice by who it was.
Grimm.
Grimm picked it, yeah.
And it's been a 3-hour loop, hasn't it?
It's a 3-hour video and I have it on loop, so if it finishes for some reason, it's just gonna start over. Which it's been looping itself anyway, so it'll be seamless.
Beautiful. Perfect. I love that
Yeah.
you just stretched and we immediately saw Kyle over your shoulder, just in the same position, sleeping.
Okay. So,
I'm just
okay,
really
okay,
excited
okay,
that
okay.
he's not snoring.
Okay, so a couple of things. Okay, so I would snap back into myself, taking that damage. So I'd probably just like kind of sit really dazed for a second. And
You
the
all right?
amount of paper, I don't know. I feel like I just lived 100 lifetimes.
You were and he'll point at the last few sentences. Apparently opening a door. And you needed to stop it. That's why I hit you. I'm sorry.
I don't think I was opening the door. More like she was telling me that there is a door being opened.
And to stop it.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just so much here.
Miss Shiv, can we translate what they just put together?
I mean,
There'd be- I mean-
no
But the
reason we
ama-
couldn't.
The amount of information that Kyra was able to write down. So if Kyra gave Cedric maybe 6 to 8 pages worth of information about everything his wife was going through and the gods in that relation, this is easily like 30 pages, 40 pages of just really fast, just writing and pictures and phrases and images. It's a stack of pages. And even that, Kyra's looking over it and saying, this barely scratches the surface of what I just saw.
I mean, Dwalin did say she, in lack of a better way of saying it, she was eternal. So, it's not
Yeah.
too surprising. I'm sorry
She
that
was-
you went through that. But for me, you didn't have to do that.
No, honestly, it hurt, but it was one of the most amazing experiences. I've never seen anything like it.
I'm gonna need some
She-
time to go over this. He'll hold up
Yeah.
this stack of papers. Wow.
She's been called a goddess by different names. The Gray Lady is just one of them. There has been so much time between when she ascended to now that pantheons have come and gone and come and gone. But she's stayed here and just been called by different names.
Any
One of them
idea-
being Echo Rim.
I wouldn't ring any bells.
Cedric, that hits you.
I'm looking at the notes I just took. Ekarim?
Oh wait, you said that
Pretty
was the
fast.
other moon. You said it was the other moon. I remember. Christian remembers.
That's the big moon.
Yeah, the big one, not the gold moon.
The big pale blue moon in the sky.
I'll bring up. That's the big moon. Also, it's the lion lady. Mountain.
What?
Play sound.
Sound effects included?
Yeah.
Nice.
Practice, if we could, do you think we could dedicate a small number of the new recruits for a task while I'm away? See if perhaps we can do this same thing, replicating the old scrolls and then interpreting them and finding where these strings connect?
I also could offer up. Sorry, I could offer up to practice. Any of your more talented spell users, I could teach them how to access the history of the weave like this, if you'd like. I mean, I know we don't have a lot of time left here, but I'll do what I can.
It's been several generations since we've had anyone other than paladins here in the temple. Perhaps it's time to bring clerics back to help in decoding and deciphering as we once did.
Really? Clerics love paperwork. Weird thing.
Yeah, they're clerical.
Stop. He will nod.
I will send word to the other temples, see if any of the paladins know any clerics that would be of a good match.
I'm gonna hold on to these, but practice, and I'll hand him the translated scroll.
He'll take it from you.
This is well, it's not translated when I hand it to him. It's the one I used.
Yeah.
This is a damn near perfect copy of a scroll that Greenleaf showed me on the Gray Lady.
Greenleaf.
It's yeah. It's Yeah, it's for you guys to keep. I did mention I'm may be able to come back at another time and do that for some other ones.
That would be appreciated.
For now.
Shepard, where are you and your friends off to next?
You know, I think we need to travel further south.
Lone Chapel.
I think that's where
Yeah,
our next step
we have
happens
some
to lie.
unfinished business.
Yeah.
Understood. Go in faith and be safe. And remember, watch out for each other. You are up against two unruly deities.
Oh, perfect. I got 2 guns, one's for each of them.
He'll smile at that.
Quote Doc Holliday, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. And with that, you guys will make your way out of the temple. I'm assuming.
Does
Is it
anyone
night?
here need anything to restocked upon? Because I asked for that as a
They've been bringing provisions for you guys to put on the Defiance. Different
We start
kegs of
loading.
ale and
We start loading everything up in the Defiance, and Shiv is like, "What toilet paper is that? I need to know which bathroom it goes in. Is it the good toilet paper? Or is it single ply?"
Got more than one.
This is single ply. It's what we typically use at the grunt level. But that's why there's so many of them.
We had. Did we get any healing potions?
no healing potions. Just basic provisions: rations, food, drink.
Would they have been able to provide a bit of just like raw metal material that I could work with?
I would say yeah.
Okay. How much could I have reasonably
Enough.
Okay. So like, weird thought, because now I just keep thinking of like,
In pounds of steel.
well, I just keep thinking of like ways to make the mobile Defiance even more customizable because of the way that it works.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own little like private space in it, basically. Treating it like a sailing ship. It also, instead of like your classic American junk drawer, it has a junk room. Any like little weird bits and bobs and shit. Shiv is finally starting to act like a gnome and is just like, I'm gonna take that. That's not gonna get missed. It's in the garbage. That's an antique. I can fix it.
Damn. Woo! All right. With that, you guys will make your way back to the Defiance and take off. Skyship heading south.
Can that cargo or that storage space be called the room of requirement?
Stop. You guys are not traveling for very long when you see off to the left the train. You guys
Oh, Ezra
see-
sees that right away.
Oh yeah, you guys see the train
Hey, train.
heading across the desert, and it's heading towards what appears to be, off in the distance, a single building. Kind of looks like a chapel. Just the little building with the little towered steeple on the top.
One might say a lone chapel.
One might say a lone chapel. And from where you are, you can tell it's going to collide with the chapel, which looks weird because it's like, what do you mean? And as you get closer and the train passes through it, you notice it's a tunnel entrance that the train dips downward.
It's like a secret tunnel
Secret tunnel.
through the mountain.
Almost.
Almost.
At this point, you can see past the horizon, you can see the ocean to the south. And you're getting closer to this Lone Chapel and closer. And you realize that the land doesn't slowly go into the ocean like a beach would. It's a cliff. This lone building is set at the top of the cliff. And as the skyship swerves and comes around, Shiv, you see, positioned beautifully at the base of the cliff, the city of Artifice. The city
Rush Valley.
of Lone Chapel.
Hey, that looks like one of my places in Opo Opo.
Hold on, let me look at it. Oh my god. Bitch, that's Greece. You can't lie to me.
It is a massive city of clockwork and white stone.
Really?
Oro's gonna smash the whole city. All right, you do you, homie.
If you saw the mon he is on
Harassed.
Cody's game, then you would agree. He is gonna smash the whole city.
Nope.
Do you have a map for me by chance, or we'll get that later?
I will tomorrow, or not
Perfect.
tomorrow. Sorry, next
yeah,
time.
next
we play.
time. Yeah, perfectly
Um,
fine.
But yeah, Shiv, you come gliding right over. You see, you and Leo both eyes light up with excitement as you see clockwork machinery. You see steam vents of different workshops. The whole city definitely in a different atmosphere than what you've been in previously. But Shiv, what catches your attention is little dune racers, vehicles, driving down the side of the cliff. Welcome to Lone Chapel, guys.
Finally,
And that's where we will pick up next time.
that was.
Oh my
cool.
gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay, can I say like a quick above board thing about the Gray Lady? Because I'm so freaking excited. I'm so
Yeah, and
freaking
by the way,
excited.
feel free to just message me information.
Yeah,
I'm excited for this as well.
I got a whole freaking load down. Oh my god.
Pause.
Okay. A whole freaking
She's
load.
so excited.
Download.
Was I right?
Why do you think she spun around and was there for so long? Like all of it? Like all of it? Like I can share all of it? No,
Yeah,
all of
I
it?
know. Yeah,
All of
I can tell there's a lot to this.
Was
The
I right
pale
though? that
lady.
This is
This is a former
is
character of
guest
yours?
character?
Previous character that was Jess's.
I was
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Not only a previous character, but the first D&D character that I ever made.
That's
And
cool.
We have taken
That
her
is
on
awesome.
adventure after adventure and built her throughout various sessions that we've done
That's
until
dope.
she became this, and we've kept her, I think, in pretty much every campaign, in one way or another.
If you
And
want to just do a Word
Oh,
doc
I'm
and email it to me, that'd probably be the best way for you.
on it.
This
On
is
it.
honestly.
I'm
this
so
is honestly,
excited.
I feel like the same feeling I got when Raven was like, you know, we're gonna incorporate one of your long-standing characters into our game, and she's gonna be like a reoccurring NPC. Like that feeling of like, hello, it's alive again.
My boy.
Yeah, kind of how I felt when you made General Echo as your familiar. It just made me happy as
It
shit.
was really cute.
Hey, Grimm,
Yo,
did we level up?
no.
I feel like we should.
Oh,
stop.
Level up.
Absolutely not.
Definitely
It's a good
level
roll.
up.
I translated a dead language.
And I perfectly mimicked it.
I swear. All right.
And I
Jess-
ran with a
Jess is
bucket.
the
And it's
fucking
Matt's
lore
and it's
keeper
Matt's
tonight.
birthday.
It is my
I-
birthday.
Birthday.
What level are you guys?
12.
Yeah, no.
Can we level up equal to my age?
Are we gonna be gods?
Yes. I
For
don't
one
know.
session, Grimm.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Hey,
Yeah,
who we
right,
rating?
yeah,
Who we
we're
rating that, y'all?
level 60.
What we got? What we
What-
got?
what-
What we got?
Divine lightning as we exit. Just boom.
Charlie said 12 and a half.
Let's see. We got a lot of Dungeons and Dragons tonight. We have some Final Fantasy IX. We have some just chatting about fitness. Lots
Gizmo.
of repo.
Gizmos Aplenty's playing. Looks like REPO
Ooh, have
Repo.
we-
Repo?
I don't think that we've
Repo.
actually.
We haven't
I don't think
rated Giz.
rated
We have
Giz
before,
ever.
but it's been a long
It's
time.
been a long ass time. Let's go hang out with Giz.
How you spell that?
Matt, can you type-
GIZMOS _ Plenty, and that's APL3NTY.
There's
Thank
not a
you.
0 in Gizmo.
No.
Okay.
It's GIZMOS
Nope.
_
Yep, we got it.
Perfect.
It's going. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will be back tomorrow with Tefra. So yeah, thank you so much. We love you,
Yeah.
and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.